Sal Alfano. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Journal of Light Construction. I'm here this morning with Melanie Hodgdon at JLC Live. Melanie is the president of Business Systems Management of Bristol, Maine, a business consultant to the construction industry. Melanie, great to be with you here.
Thanks so much for the opportunity.
So you're a numbers person, you're a systems person. You've done 4 or 5 seminars here this year, and really for the last 10 years.
15.
I know, 15. Okay, long time. Trying to get people on the business side in as good a shape as they are on the production side.
Or better.
Or better. So we were talking this morning about dashboards, about getting your numbers at a glance. And I really liked the idea of the sort of graphical presentation using spreadsheets. You're sort of a spreadsheet maniac. You love them. But they're very useful. Using the graphic elements and using the color to show you at a glance where your business is.
Exactly.
And so you've got a lot of clients who put this into practice.
Yes, I do. And they certainly, I find there's 2 biggest issues with contractors. One, they don't have any reports, or they don't look at them, or they don't understand them, or they're overwhelmed with data. And the purpose of a dashboard really is to ease up on the inflow of data and focus people on their key indicators, there's key numbers, so that they can get rid of all the clutter of too many reports.
Sure, yeah. So in my experience with contractors, they're kind of notorious for putting together something and then not following through on it. So take a project schedule. Everybody puts together a schedule and then nobody ever updates it. And one of the key points you were making this morning is that it's important to put the dashboard together in a way that is going to encourage you to use it so that you'll update it. Can we talk a little bit about keeping it simple so that you're going to fill it out when you need to and look at it as frequently as you need to?
Right. Well, there are a couple of key points there. First of all, in your vehicle when you're driving, you've only got a couple of key indicators. If they had a gauge or a readout for every single function in your vehicle, you wouldn't have enough attention left over to actually drive the vehicle. And that's the point about information. They have limited, you know how fast you're going, you know how far you've gone, you know how much gas there is left in the tank. And that's about all that most people are looking at. In fact, pretty much 2, speed and do I have enough gas?
So the dashboard on your truck is actually a pretty good analogy for what you want to do in your business.
You
want
really
a few indicators that give you just the information you need to know, not overdo it with a whole bunch of stuff you're never going to use.
Right, and the other thing about a dashboard is you've got your standard key indicators like your speedometer and your gas gauge, and then once in a while you get the dread check engine light that pops up.
Right.
And that's another point within talking about dashboards, is if you've got some sort of a visual check engine light that will pop up and say, danger, Will Robinson.
Yeah.
And that will pop up and say, and I use color for this.
Very effectively.
Right.
Green is like we're okay,
red is
not
like
so
danger.
much. Yeah.
Exactly. So yes, that's that. You want to have the trend information, you want to have some key points, but you also want to have some sort of a visual reminder. Because it's easy, even with a simplified dashboard, it may be hard to remember that, my current ratio, it's good if it's above this and it's not so good if it's below that.
Yeah.
Easier, it's red, it's green. If it's green, forget about it. If it's red, now we have to start thinking about why.
Yeah.
Why, and then, as you just said, do something about it.